The Scary Show is proud to partner with Dubby Energy, the premier energy drink alternative. If you're like me, you've been consuming at least one of those other energy drinks at least once a day, spending anywhere from $2 to $3 a can. But with Dubby, you get a whole month's supply in just one tub for close to $25 cheaper. And it gets even better. Use promo code THESCARYSHOW for an additional 10% off.
Tell us a bit about your channel, what the name is. Obviously, it's a scary show, but what it's about, what's the premise?
So, The Scary Show is my answer to creepypasta. I'm sure everybody's heard of, the creepypastas like the Jeff the Killers and the Siren Heads. So what I do is a little bit different. What I do, I call grunge storytelling. So people will either send me stories or I'll write stories and I will perform them with music, sound effects. It's myself. Sometimes it's other voice actors. So it's a little bit different than what a lot of people are used to.
All right, I am going to go ahead and...
Well, I just tossed you a subscribe there.
I appreciate it. And The Scary Show always answers the fans.
All right.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Since I know, and I know I'm not going to deal with any copyright issues, I'm going to go ahead and this new one you have up here, The Scary Show episode 56. Is that a self-contained story? If we put that one up there,
all of them are self-contained. If you would, let me see. Let's go to episode 29, Cold Food.
Oh, wow, that's, let's see, how far down is that? Cold Food.
Down there a bit.
You see it?
40,
20.
29.
Yeah, 29.
I couldn't eat cold food no more. Yeah.
Do me a favor, Dave. Post that in the chat so I can get it.
Yeah, give me just a second.
All right, how long have you had this channel going on?
I've been doing this since August 6th of last year.
If you want to go ahead and send me the link to the one you want us to show, and I'll go ahead and share it too. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up.
Hey, if you're looking for voice actors at all, I might be interested in helping you out there.
All right, that sounds good.
I'm practicing my voice acting because I do auditions from time to time for productions. So.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll be happy to have you.
I don't know. Has anybody got a better voice than himself, though? He sounds like a Coltrane over there.
Oh, come on, man. I've been told I have a voice for radio.
No, I'm like, dude, I mean, you have the voice of horror right there. All right, guys. So
yeah.
All right, so let's go here. I still hate the way StreamYard does this now.
I've been homeless for going on 7 or 8 years now. Barely remember sleeping in an actual bed. It's cardboard. It's newspaper. Concrete as hard as the world can be. I had a friend out here with me. Oh, God. I can still remember his face. It was as innocent as the world was before compassion died. We watched each other's backs out here, Carl and I. When one of us got something, we split it with the other. That's how we fared. We shared the burden of 2 bad hands. What I'm about to confess has been eating me alive from the inside for a long time now. I take most of the blame, but some of it's on Carl, some of it's on people like you. I just couldn't eat cold food no more. It ain't healthy. It's gotta be cooked. It's gotta be warm. It's gotta be fresh. Too much cold food leave your guts in knots like you got worms inside you. taking their share of everything you consume as they consume you. Carl and I fell asleep one afternoon, our backs leaned against the wall of an alley, the ambient sounds of the city selling us off to the Sandman. But when I opened my eyes, Carl was gone. Came stumbling around the corner, and an hour or so later, when I asked where he'd been, he confessed. Someone passed by and dropped him a few bucks. Enough for him to eat, but not enough for me. When I saw him like that, what he'd done, face smeared with food. I saw him come. I hit him around there. I hit him and I knocked him cold. I don't know. I hit him. I got on top of him and I kept hitting. And I hit him again and I kept hitting him. And I could see food in his teeth. The greens. I could see the meat. I could see the meat. I could see he had warm food. He did it when I reached in his mouth. I took it. What I could, I swished my fingers around in his mouth, around in his cheeks, and I took. Wasn't enough. That son of a bitch was holding out thumbs. I opened his mouth wide, and I spread his mouth, spread it until it's as wide as I could get it. I leaned in. I don't know what came over me. I was gonna get it. I bit down with my teeth. I don't know. And I began to chew flesh, the pieces of his flesh that I ripped away from his body with my. And it was warm. And it was my turn. And I was going to eat warm food. And I don't know what came over me. I just couldn't eat cold food no more. Do you understand? I could not eat cold food while people looked. I ate them when people gathered around. More people came and filmed. People filmed. And cars drove by and I ate till I was full to burst. I had my fill. I ate because I couldn't eat cold food no more.
That was impressive, man.
Thank you.
I like that.
We can't hear you, Will.
Just hearing your voice brought down my blood pressure. It's like I just kicked back here. I've had a stressful day. I mean, all kinds of stuff has gone south. I mean, it's everything, and it doesn't even matter for that 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Just hearing that, smooth, it sounded like it was it Chef off of South Park with. So what goes into making that? What goes into producing? How long does it take you to get those together?
So on average, it'll take me an entire week to do one. It'll start out with some planning, usually weeks, sometimes months in advance, and then I'll get on it with the recording and the visuals, and I'll usually get that last bit done in about 2 days time, and that's from the time I wake up on the first day to the time I crash out on the second day.
Cool, man. I like it. I mean, like I said, I know you've been sending me the link for quite a while, and when I finally got a chance to look at it, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good. Let me bring my mic down again. It was, like I said, it's very impressive. I mean, as you see my little ghetto operation that I'm trying to put together, now I bought you on and it puts mine to shame, but that's still cool. I mean, I'm getting there. I like the graphics and I like the sound effects, the reverberation of the voice. I like the music. Once again, the music combined with your voice is like, man, I don't even need to take that Benadryl. I can just listen to that. So,
I appreciate it. I like to change it up and start over from scratch every 6 months.
Now the themes and everything are like, just random that you just come up with them, or
yeah, some of them I come up with, and some of them other people come up with. Like I don't know if you remember our coworker Megan. She had a burst pipe in her bathroom and showed us the pictures. And then immediately my brain is like, what if there were people living in there? And then that gave birth to Just a Little Crack, where there were some people living in the walls.
It started with a crack. Just a little crack in my bedroom wall. Soon, curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to pick at it, just peeling the paint back a little bit. And then, I peeled it back a little bit more. I kept at it for a little bit every day. Just a little bit more, I kept telling myself. Just a little bit more and then I'll stop. But I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. So I kept going. I had to. I just had to keep picking. I kept peeling a little bit more. I couldn't help it. Huh? Nothing, Mom. It was all I could think about. Not my dollies. Not my friends at school. Just the hole in my wall that kept getting bigger and bigger. I covered it with a drawing I made of a beautiful sunny day. I did it to hide the deepening darkness that was just on the other side of that piece of paper. No thanks, Mom. I'm okay. One day, after I arrived home from school, I immediately started digging. What started as a tiny crack, just a little crack in my bedroom wall, was now a gaping hole in my wall that led to the darkness that seemed to go farther than could be possible. The hole was now big enough for me to put my whole head through and look around. And so, I did. And what I found inside were the frail, pale, blind people who live inside the walls.
Who is it?
Who has
Who
come?
could it be?
It's someone came.
God?
It's God. It's
Someone
God.
came at
From
last.
the light.
A light?
Someone is here. Finally, someone is here.
Darkness. Saw the light. I saw
There's someone here. Spirit. Last.
all alone. I remember the light.
I remember the light.
Light was so
No. It was a crack. Just a little crack in my bedroom wall. And I picked at it.
Read our books.
No.
The light
I
tells
can't.
our story.
I'll get in trouble.
Don't go.
I just wanted to see what was inside. I just wanted to see what was inside. I didn't mean to take it. I'm sorry. I'll put it all back. I'll put it all back. Mom! It's okay. Do come in. I had to cover it up with a hole somehow before they all got through. I stuffed the hole with my stuffed animals and all my pillows and my bed sheets. But they pulled everything as they were trying to call out. I begged them to stop, but they wouldn't. They wanted to see the light. They needed it. And if I didn't let them out, they would eventually pull me in with them.
Don't
What influences you? It's like, what kind of movies? I mean, I'm thinking Blackula. I'm thinking old AEW.
So
AIE.
when I was little, black and white TV used to scare the hell out of me. It didn't matter if it was I Love Lucy or The Outer Limits or what. Just anything in black and white used to terrify me. And so as I got older in my teenage years, I gravitated towards the intros and outros of Rod Serling on the Twilight Zone. And there was a point in grade school when my teacher saw some of my writings and took me.
We gotta lock this kid up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she took me off of a regular curriculum and just had me write a short story every week. And that was good for a while until the other kids found out and made fun of me. And then I didn't want to do that anymore because, you know, the peer pressure.
And they're probably all in jail, and here you are.
Hey, man, now, William, you can't hold jail against people.
Yeah.
No, but if they're still in, I mean, not jail. They're still in, and while you're here doing YouTube. But yeah, kids can be fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody subscribe to his channel. Like I said, I'm going to do this as much as possible. You know, like I said, as I appreciate the process of putting together content, if I see other people doing it, especially stuff along this his channel is very unique. That was just one of the things. I was going to do the first one, but that was just one of the things on there, and it's very diverse. I've had a chance to listen to some of them, so I think, like I said, just if you're having a stressful day, yeah, it's horror based and it could terrify you. Voice gives you a sense that everything's going to be okay, even while he's telling you everything's not going to be okay. So.
And there's comedy stuff in there, and there's emotional stuff, and you know, and then sometimes like there's interviews with other people, other creators. So
subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you next week with a brand new episode of The Scary Show.